Romper Stomper is a 1992 Australian indie film from writer-director Jeffrey Wright. His debut feature. I'll be reviewing his second feature very soon because I'm a big fan of that one and he doesn't get talked about enough. But for today, it's Romper Stomper. I'm going to revisit this. I haven't seen it since the 90s, so let's go. So it follows a gang of skinhead neo-Nazis led by the charismatic Hando, played by Russell Crowe in a star-making performance. I'd forgotten what a wild ride this is. It just hurls you screaming into this grainy, street-lit Doc Martin to the face in an underpass, screaming Nazi skinhead chaos as they attack and beat a group of Vietnamese teenagers. And it just doesn't really slow from there. It just speeds from one brawl to the next. But it's not just shock and violence. It's a warning against the red flags of fascism, which Hando embodies. He's charismatic, intense, powerful, frightening, and a born leader. But he also babbles about bloodlines and Mein Kampf as if he's some sort of philosopher or some sort of freedom fighter. But really, like all bullies, all he wants is power and control. It's all they ever want. And they don't care how they get it or who gets hurt in the process. Everyone's collateral damage to these wrong-uns. Be that Vietnamese teenagers, Jews, or boat people. And when that control starts to slip, things start to really spiral. And how do you regain control when your message had no logical grounding in the first place? I understand there was some controversy when this was first released because it was loosely based on real events that had happened in Australia not long before. There was growing anxiety at the time for a resurgence in European fascism. Seems familiar. But to me, that's exactly why this film should exist. We came to wreck everything and ruin your life, a character says at one point. And that's the terrifying truth of the film, is that some people never grow out of that teenage rebellion. They just redirect that anger wherever they're told to by charismatic leaders, who they think are smart because they've got a book on the shelf, until it ruins them. There's nothing heroic about any of this. The characters live in squalor. They're constantly beaten by enemies and each other. And no spoilers, but there's no happy ending. This film isn't an endorsement, it's a document of destruction. Romper Stomper's loud, violent, ugly and absolutely essential, as relevant today as it was in the 90s, because these things do just come in cycles, don't they? And if you're in the UK, it's out on Blu-ray today, so check it out, show your kids. Don't let them grow up to be cowboys. We are IndieMDB for everything indie.